Yo, did you know that Hades is actually a fishing game? Let me tell you all about it. Hades was developed by an indie studio called Supergiant Games. The amazing thing about them is that they do not miss. Every single title they have released so far has been a banger. They managed to capture the book club folks with their story-driven Bastion. They got the computer nerds with Transistor, and also the jocks with their NBA 2K competitor Pyre. After all of their success, their next target was the fishing community, and that's how Hades came to be. Of course, this is not your typical fishing game, because that would be boring. You might as well just go down to the local river, bust out your stool, and have a beer. The timing and intensity required to get the perfect catch will have you sweating bullets, and the fishing mechanic is so advanced that sometimes the little fox will try to pull a fast one and bait you into pulling the reel before they bite. However, the fishing community by itself is quite small, so to appease to a wider audience, Supergiant also added some filler roguelike elements and combat mechanics that you have to do in order to complete the main content. The story begins with Zagreus, son of Hades, coming out of the river Styx, setting his eyes on getting out of the Underworld to find the best fishing spots the world has to offer, up there in Greece. Oh yeah, he also wants to find his missing mother, but that's beside the point. One of the things that sets this game apart is the art direction. All the Supergiant games have this hand-drawn, cel-shaded comic book style that gives them a unique feel. Once you see them, you can instantly recognize who made the game. And the music? Oh, it's so good. From the main menu screen all the way to the very end, you are accompanied by this Greek and Turkish inspired soundtrack. The bouzouki chords slowly tingling your eardrums and making you feel things. During the more intense combat phases, there's a switch up, and the calm and swishing sounds transform into full-blown metal songs that you can headbang to, perfectly matching the sounds of your dusty fingers mashing the controller buttons. To aid your fishing escapades and attempts to get to the outside world, there are different mechanics. First off, there's a variety of weapons that you can pick from: a sword, bow, shield, rocket launcher, the usual. But all of them feel very different from one another. The game also tries to push you into using a different one every run, by randomly applying a resource bonus to one of them. You can spend the resources you gather during your playthrough on the mirror in your room, which offers permanent upgrades that make the combat easier, so you can focus on the important aspects of the game, which is the fishing obviously. That's why the game is trying to get rid of the combat difficulty. And speaking of the combat, the game is divided in 4 to 5 main sections. Each one of them has a big boss at the end. As you progress, you move from room to room trying to find the best fishing spots. Random hillbillies will continuously spawn trying to ruin your fun, so you gotta smack them down and keep moving. During your progression, Olympian gods will come to your aid and share a glimpse of their powers with you through randomly generated boons. Each one of them has a specific theme. For example, Zeus gives you extra lightning damage, Hermes makes you go faster, Athena gives you deflect, and so on. The combination of these boons is what makes each run unique. Even if you run into the same gods multiple times, the offerings are rather limited. You can only pick one of 3 boons out of a total of 15 or so for each god. But they also serve to introduce to you the wide cast of characters that you will get familiar with during your gameplay, all of whom are aware that the life in the Underworld is fickle. Every time you fail a run and take a dive with the fishes, the other characters in the House of Hades will make comments about how your trip went, and try to bully you, especially Hades himself. Even the area bosses will be just hanging in the lounge area, and they will tell you, yeah, no hard feelings bro, we are just doing our job, your dad told us to crush you. So there you have it. Hades isn't just a roguelike or a fishing game, it's a perfect blend of both. The challenging yet rewarding fishing mechanics combined with the engaging roguelike elements and the captivating story create a truly unique and unforgettable experience. Each aspect of Hades complements the other, creating a harmonious and satisfying gameplay loop. Whether we are exploring the underworld, battling mythical creatures, or casting your line into the Styx, Hades offers some things for everyone. It's a game that rewards exploration, skill, and patience, making it a must-play for fans of both roguelikes and fishing games. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. If you have played Hades, share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's discuss the best fishing spots in the underworld together. And until next time, I gotcha!